So give me a minute to catch my breath. Take what's yours, I'll take what's left. I'm used to coming up second best. Always fail to pass the test. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without.
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mikey. Hi, hello, welcome. In today's video, we are actually starting to feel human again after 4 days of being sick and in bed. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I ended up getting sick. Donnie got a really mild form of the cold that I got. Mine was a lot worse. Yesterday wasn't so bad. I just gave myself one more day to kind of just stay in bed and let my body rest. And so really today is when I want to just go and do something because I need to get out of this house. I feel like I've been having cabin fever. It was a little bit sad that we missed our Thanksgiving plans, but at the same time, we didn't want to get any of our family members sick. I did shoot some clips of our Thanksgiving. Donnie kind of like felt bad, so we got a rotisserie chicken for our turkey, and then I ended up just making some of the stuff I was supposed to make for Thanksgiving anyway, so I'll insert that clip here. Here is our last minute got sick for Thanksgiving meal. We have the panna salad that I was gonna make for my family here. This is like my version of stuffing. We have some biscuits here that Donnie did. Right there. We have some stuffed mushrooms that I was gonna do as well. We have some store-bought potato salad. And then our turkey is this rotisserie from the grocery store. I literally tried to carve it. That's a mess. Family just dropped off some Thanksgiving leftovers. We got some mashed potatoes and gravy. That is the best gravy. My dad's recipe. Got some ham, some pancit, some green beans, more stuffed mushrooms. And they even wrote us a note, or notes. Kawawa means kind of like poor you, sad you in Tagalog. Kawawa naman. So as far as today, we're gonna head out and grab some breakfast and coffee. I'm not really sure where we're gonna go right now. We're thinking Little Italy because it is really early and I feel like it will be pretty easy to get parking there. Oh, and I'm also wearing this awesome Wilson vintage tennis track jacket slash windbreaker. And I've been meaning to get back into tennis and using this for my warm-ups during winter, but haven't got there yet, but hopefully soon. All right, let's go. Alright, so we made it here over in Morning Glory in Little Italy. The music's kind of loud though, so I might have to do a voiceover. Got here at 8, right when they opened, and there was a really long line, and we just had bar seating right now. So if you guys are interested in coming here, definitely have to come really early and stand in line to get a table, especially if you're more than 2.
You're so wonderful, girl. 작은 손짓 하나야. 그대 원하는 걸 모두 주고 싶어. My superwoman, yeah. Girl, I'm under your spell. 너의 마법에 빠져들었나 헤어나올 수 없어. So tell me who stole from the skies, or did you take a star and place right in your...
Hi everyone, good morning. It is the next day and we are feeling so much better today. Yesterday I was already feeling good, but today I feel back to maybe 100% myself. Sickness gone. Before we start our workday, my friend is doing a collaboration. You've seen her in the vlogs before. Her name is Lady and she's a stylist. So she collabed with this company and she's putting her logo on one of their bags and it is super cute and she wants to do a little mini shoot to take some product shots for it. So I'm gonna help her out with that. Might as well turn on the camera and show you guys a little bit BTS footage of a mini shoot just around the house and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Here's the bags. So it's a collab with a designer from Hawaii, Reina Young Designs. So that's her logo right there in the front. It's like a hanger, super cool. So there's a black and white version. I love the chain detail. So I'm just gonna do like a few rows a little farther and pop in, you know. Maybe a little bit under more, because you're kind of like on the side of it. Yeah. Alright, so here are some of the images that I took of Lady and her bag collab. I tend to overshoot just because I don't want to have to go and reshoot everything. So the goal of this shoot was to get obviously her bag and some of the textures in her clothes as well, and then her rings and her tattoos. But yeah, I think it turned out great, so I'm gonna go ahead and edit these and get them to her. Good morning. It is now Wednesday and it's officially been a week since I've done anything active or had any movement in my routine. So I'm going for a run today and I'm actually going to take Aiko with me and the stroller because I haven't been able to use it because I've been sick for a week. So I'm going to put it to its test today. I'm just going to take it to a trail around the house and see how Aiko does. Have my pre-workout because I need every bit of energy today to get me through this run. Also, I didn't tell you guys, but I signed up for a Tough Mudder, it's a mud run over in Lake Elsinore, and I haven't really been training for it. I mean, I guess like my normal runs, walks, hikes, and gym workout is sort of training for it, but we haven't actually done legit training for like obstacle course style workouts. And then also obviously because I've been sick for a week and haven't been moving, my body is just kind of not really prepared for this, but I'm still gonna go through it because I paid $10 for it, and I still think it'll be fun. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. That's gonna be on Saturday. I'm gonna do a separate vlog for that. The only course I'm actually really scared about is, I forget what it's called, but it's basically this huge net you have to climb over and around. Over and around. Not over, under. Over and over. Whatever. You climb this net and you go over it and you go back down, and I have a tremendous fear of heights. It's just one of those things where my body just kind of shuts down. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. And in the course guidelines, the PDF they sent you, they said, you know, if you don't feel comfortable, just walk around the obstacle. I don't want to freeze like in the middle of doing it and then jeopardize other people who are climbing. And I also didn't mention I'm doing it with a team, and there's about, I want to say 8 of us total, so I don't want to let them down. We'll see. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be on Saturday, and like I said, I'll take you guys along with me. But yeah, first things first, let's get through this run. Let's go.
Contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind.
Okay, just wrapped up my run. Aiko did amazing. She actually was able to run at least a mile, which was pretty crazy for such a small dog. She's probably like a 5-pound dog, and to run a mile, that's actually pretty impressive. So dog stroller success. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower, getting ready for the workday, and then I wanna show you guys the final results from yesterday's photo shoot that I did with Lady and her bag collaboration. All right, so we are all showered and ready for the workday, but before we get started on that, I just wanna quickly talk to you guys about the shoot we did yesterday, maybe give you guys some tips in case you're interested in shooting your own product photography. And even though I did take this on my larger professional Sony camera, you can do this with your iPhone. All of the same sort of tips and principles apply. So obviously the objective of the shoot was to showcase her purse collaboration with a designer from Hawaii. And the purse is very textured, and I think when someone thinks about taking product photography of something that is super textured, maybe their first option would be to go with something to contrast that with like a smooth background, but I think also that's the safe way to go about it. I like that we decided to do a play on texture, not necessarily using the same texture as the bag, but then layering different sort of textures to create a overall textured look, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys some of the final edits and selections we did. I am going to do a screen recording, and like I said earlier, I do take a lot of photos just to make sure I get it. Yeah, that's my first tip, is just to shoot extra because you never know. And this was actually the first frame, and then here's another shot that I really love because you see all the tones in the bag, but then it contrasts with the materials in the back, but it's still very textured because of the pleats, like I said earlier. And then you have her nails right here that have a matte finish, a sparkle finish, you have her tattoos coming through, and then of course her rings. And so I feel like this looks really, really amazing. All the textures to me really work well. And then here's just another variation of it. So instead of having her hold the handle here, I had her kind of hold it down here, just a little bit softer and a little bit more like gentle. And then here's another shot with the white, similar to this, but then switching the hand so you get a different pose, different angles. And another tip I want to say too is when I shoot product photography, I like to use what we call a zoom lens. So the lens I was shooting with was a 35 to 150 millimeter lens. ones. Because we're shooting in the hallway, I didn't have a lot of room to play with it, so I was basically sticking to 35 to 50 millimeters, so that was kind of where I was. I really recommend shooting with a zoom lens. Your phones have zoom options. You can like zoom in and zoom out because it creates different perspectives and also different angles and different looks. And overall, I think you just have more variety to play with. And then here's another shot that I love that I used a lot of the wall to create some negative space. I tend to shoot wide more than I do close up because you have the option to crop in. And so here, if I shot in wide, you see how her hand's cut off right here. I wouldn't have hated this shot. Like, I feel like her hand looks a little bit weird because you're not seeing the full detail of her arm, and so to me this would have been a non-selection. It would have been deleted. All right, here's another shot that I love. You're still paying tribute to the bag. You're still introducing human elements with her hands and her arm, and you're still getting the textures from her tattoos and her nails. So I thought this was really, really beautiful. And then the last shot I want to show you guys is this one right here, kind of just cradling the bag because it's her baby. It's her project. Hopefully you guys got some tips from this. If you want, like, you never know, you might have to shoot some product photos with your phone, or if you are looking into getting into photography, hopefully these little tips helped you in some sort of way or was at least entertaining to see what I do on the side. Also, the next video I'm going to be taking you guys along with me to our Tough Mudder mud run over in Lake Elsinore. Also, Donnie's birthday is coming up. His birthday is December 6th, and we had originally planned this 4-night trip to Humboldt State Park over in Northern California. It's about a 12-hour drive from us, and it's really close to Oregon, and it's in the middle of the redwoods. The campground was called Burlington Campgrounds. Unfortunately, the weather shifted and it is raining there, and we do not like to camp in the rain just because we just get stuck inside a tent or our van the whole time. So we decided to postpone that until the weather gets a little bit better. Instead, we ended up getting an Airbnb in Joshua Tree just for a little staycation moment. We're gonna be there for 2 nights, so I'm gonna vlog that as well. We got a really sick house in the middle of the desert. So yeah, some fun stuff coming up. I feel like these last 2 videos, I was just kind of scrambling to put things together because 1, I had that little imposter syndrome moment, and then 2, I got sick. So now we're back to actually thinking about creating content and being more intentional about it. Also, I forgot to say, I hope you guys had a really good Thanksgiving if you do celebrate that. For me and my family, we choose to just be thankful and celebrate that about anything else. And I hope you guys had a really good time, either with your family, friends, or even by yourself like we did. All right, so with that said, I think this is gonna be it for the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below if you can. I would really appreciate it. As always, thank you so much for watching. And if you can, try to choose happy over sad today, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye everyone.